Today I bring to you Kalaripayattu. Kalaripayattu is a combination of two words. Kalari, which means the training ground, and Payattu means the fight. Kalari goes back to centuries, which is mentioned in the oldest written text, Rig Veda, and also in Atharva Veda. Glancing through the chronicles of history, one can easily understand the extent to which Kalaripayattu had its influence in molding socio-cultural phases of the land. But before we start, a word about the founder and mentor, Sri Ramachandran Gurukul. Sri Ramachandran Gurukul learned different southern and northern styles of Kalari from the doyens of Kalaripayattu like Sri Velayudan Nayar Gurukul, Sri V.V. Govindan Gutti Gurukul, Sri Shali Ashan, Sri V. Balan Nayar Gurukul. Gurukul's expertise also extended to treatment of ailments through different methods, which includes Ayurveda, Siddha and Marma. Sri Ramachandran Gurukul started Madhava Matam Cvn Kalari in 1969. Today, it has become the epicenter of northern style Kalaripayattu and treatments to all ailments related to lifestyle diseases, bones, etc. Before Gurukul bid adieu to this worldly existence, he passed on the tradition to his son, Dr. Gauthaman, who is also a practicing Ayurveda physician. Madhava Matam Cvn Kalari, imparting and spreading indigenous martial art of Kalaripayattu, has been to this date committed to the cause under the dedicated leadership of the present Gurukul, Dr. Gauthaman, who has not only added assiduously to the lineage of the noble institution, but also preserved the heritage of the humble beginning by his father, late Sri Ramachandran Gurukul. Madhava Matam Cvn Kalari has disciples across the country and abroad. It has staged various performances, some of which were at Delhi Cultural Fest, the International Ayush Enclave Trivandrum, and also in countries like France and Sri Lanka. The performances has earned laurels and recognitions from Sangeet Natak Academy, Delhi, the Indian Institute of Performing Arts and Research, run by Sri Kavalam Narayana Parikar sir, Abhinaya Theatre Institute, the list goes on and on. ICCR conducted a well-organized Kalaripayattu performance in Sri Lanka in the year 2013 in association with Madhava Matam Cvn Kalari Trivandrum. This program was well received and applauded across all corners of the world. Today, in line with this initiative of promoting Indian cultural heritage, ICCR is now here at Madhava Matam Kalari. This Kalari is located at Paparangodu in Trivandrum. Allow us to take you through a spiritual journey of this ancient art form that has stood the test of time and which has been preserved in all its ancience and purity. We are committed to upholding the faith and trust that has been bestowed upon us. Without much ado, let me leave you to experience the world of Kalaripayattu in its all glory. Thank you.
This is the beginning of the performance with salutation to the gods of Kalaripayattu, which is done by 4 persons. Kettukari. Kettukari is the first weapon to be introduced, usually made of cane, and it is 5 to 6 feet long. The student learns to give blows and thrusts to the enemy and learns to defend himself from such blows. Cheruvadi. Cheruvadi is a wooden weapon of 3 stretched palm length. For handling this weapon, precision and concentration need to be acquired. Kadhara. Kadhara or dagger has a length about 1 feet and is sharp on both sides with a pointed tip. The principal uses are slashing, cutting, and prevention of attack. No shield is used. Cuts and thrusts are made on all sides, and the slightest inattention on the part of the combatant would find his opponent's dagger deep into his body. Sword and shield. The use of sword and shield in an efficient manner is considered to be the peak of perfection in armed combat. An extraordinary control over the body, agility, a quick eye, and a keen presence of mind are necessary for the mastery of sword fight. Mayapayattu. In Mayapayattu, the basic lessons of Kalaripayattu pertaining to body flexibility is being trained. This gives the students a perfect control over the body, which involves stretching, turning, and twisting of the body in every possible direction. spear and shield. In this combat, one is armed with sword and shield and the other with spear. Usually, in other combats, the opponents face each other with identical weapons, but in this, the weapons are different. Kuntam, a long weapon which helps to keep the opponent at bay. To fight and to defend the opponent's attacks is very strenuous. Systematic practice is required for pointing, thrusting, swinging, and whirling of spear. Urumi. Urumi is a long, flexible sword, a deadly weapon. Only a person with excellent proficiency in Madhava could gain a mastery over this weapon. Ball kick. To show the ability on high kick by a leap with a swinging motion. A performer can reach up to 8 or 9 feet by continuous practice, and it is particular to land back in safe position without much strain to the legs. Tadavettu. Handling weapons are always dangerous, but continuous practice makes a master to train his student without any harm, also to convince his fear on handling weapons. That shows the ability or control over any weapon used for attack and defense.
Madhava Matam Cvn Kalari hereby expressing thanks and gratitude to ICCR Trivandrum for getting an opportunity to perform as a part of Viswa in this occasion, and it's very prestigious to us to be the part of this program conducted by ICCR, and in the present scenario of COVID situation, getting such a platform is very thankful and very helpful for our artists to perform outside, and getting this platform will help us to perform in better and better to ignite our spirits. Thank you.